The tailings are beautiful, though.
They are, really.
The colors in the tailings is all those minerals. You know, from iron to... Okay, folks. We are... Fan is on. So, got a little on the warm side. So we are... Oh, steps. Hold on, let me get the step. So, we did jump ahead to just outside of Ely, and we had to for yeah.
I'm not being muted. You got me now?
I got you. So we had to jump ahead. We did repair. We had to check things on the trailer that we got, and I'm gonna flip this around and show you what we did. There we go. So what we did, oh, you don't have the trailer here, so, but where we are right now is we're about 6 miles outside of out of Ely, Nevada. And off in the distance over there right now is Ruth, Nevada. Little community, just a small community. Pretty much all mining related community. This mine and is now doing gold using a cyanide leaching process. So we're at a historic marker for the Ely area, and so this is probably not readable given that it's an etching. So it's talking about copper country, which of course has a lot to do with the fact that in 1906 it was actually a town that they discovered most of everything. You know, can you pull your microphone a little bit either down or out? Yeah, because we're picking up every time you breathe. Okay, yeah, that's better. Thank you. So in any case, we have with us this morning Whiskey Tango and Miss Patty. We're gonna walk. It's about 5.6 miles into Veterans Memorial Park in Ely, and we'll kind of explain along the way. So I'm guessing we're about ready to go. What do you think? Okay, we don't have our caution sign on the back of Beachy, so we're having to do this with our flashers. So away we go. Get back in the groove of things, get the walking done. We have this bounce ahead is weighed heavy on my mind, but you know, this isn't about every step taken. This mission is about waking Americans up to the problems that we have with our country. So, and what we're going to do, what we need to do, not what we're going to do, but what we need to do to correct the country. We're going to keep an eye on the temperature on Beachy. We put an electric fan, which is on at the moment. And I'm not sure if that's creating interference or not, but we'll see. What's the temperature on Beachy at the moment? Dead center. So it'll, yeah, it should be going off here in a minute. Dead center, yeah. We can always adjust that if we need to, but so yeah, the movement is about people. And so movement is about people. We need people to correct this government. We need to show the government who they work for. And by gathering people, that's what we do. So I've come to the conclusion that when there's miles and miles and miles of desert and literally nothing between, who am I converting, or who am I talking to? Folks out here on the streaming channels are here already, or I should say they already know. So I'm not changing or educating so much those people, you people, maybe one or two that might pop in because of a shared link or something like that. And I'm certainly not convincing any town folks. What am I doing? So when we can get into a denser area, population-wise, where there are more people to be able to talk to, more people that can see the movement, more people that we can hand cards out to and invite to walk, then the better we are. So I've been dealing and struggling with how do we do that. I've said since before I started walking that we would have to improvise, adapt, and overcome obstacles as they came up. And to me, that's an obstacle. How do we get people? That's been the million-dollar question since the day I left to go to Adelanto. So that's what we're doing. We're going where the people are. So what you see over on the right are the tailings from the mines, from the open pit mine that's back there. And I've learned that those tailings have actually been gone through. They were originally from Kennecott to extract the copper. And then companies came back in with a new process to be able to extract the gold. And they went back and took all the tailings from the copper mine and started extracting gold. So they're still extracting gold. And any copper ore is actually put on trains and sent up to the smelter that's up, I believe it's Oregon or Washington. But they discovered the copper here in 1906. So Ely came late to the party when it came to the mining. It feels good to be walking again. It kind of gets in the blood. If you don't feel right until you're doing it again. Mr. T, that if you can hit that button up at top there and just mute yourself out until you have to talk, that would be, probably clear that you're breathing. There we go. We need to go through your settings and see if we've got noise interference turned on. Because it should filter that out. Ah, a fan just went off. It means it works. So we installed that fan. We blew a fuse because it was drawing so much that Beachy wasn't designed for. So then yesterday we had to go and rewire the power input to a dedicated circuit with a dedicated fuse. So we had to do that yesterday. Yeah, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable without having any sign. Because our sign is bolted to the back of the trailer that is parked at the moment. I'm sorry, I gotta go back and pick that up. And I'll walk and look.
Silver.
Oh, it's got some iron in there.
Plenty of quartz.
Plenty of quartz in there, yeah. You know, that's a piece, that's a chip off some ore. But of what? You know, you'd have to look at that with a jeweler's loupe.
Yeah.
An old prospector, I just can't bypass a rock like that. Probably got some copper in there. Oh, hey, look. You see what I see down there? Look down there on the creek. They actually have upside down ore carts that they've used as blockades. Look at that. See them? Those are old ore carts. Right there. Upside down. Used as a retaining wall. You can still see the old rail car trucks on them from the tracks. And so that whole embankment right there is being held back with old ore carts. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's things like that you don't see until you're going slow. Semper Fi, brother. We got tailings up here. We got some. These are just the sites.
Pick up the camper coming around.
Here comes someone else. Those are some deep cuts to make that kind of base, huh? So, coming into Ely, by doing that bounce ahead, that's 77 miles, where there was just absolutely nothing. Yeah, some pretty country, but absolutely zero population. Nothing. So, and we took 2 shifts of 30 miles to come in. So, but now we're on track. We're good, brother. No, sir. Walking across the country, though. Is there any? Huh?
Good, you're clear behind it. Well,
Pony Express Association. You need to check me out.
I know.
I'm doing a Pony Express drive, basically, for people's cards and letters I'm taking to DC.
Oh, cool.
So I'll be back at Veterans Memorial here this afternoon for a little bit, and then going on to the fair.
Okay.
But this is what we've got it for, man.
There you go.
We're taking messages about how to take this country back and give it to the people. You bet. Thank you. Everything happens for a reason. He's Pony Express Association.
Yeah.
Believe that? Wow. Yep. Who would have thought something like that could happen today? Right?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So the debunked, what it was BF something railroad, BFT or something. They keep the track in order and in repair as a historical track. But they do use, I think they use it for the copper ore when they're connecting it to go up into the Pacific Northwest for smelting. There's still the original tunnel down here too. And in Ely, they have a railroad museum. Yeah, they see the old motorhome and people walking. Oh, there must be something wrong.
There is something wrong. That's why we're walking.
You've got it.
There was something wrong. We'd have a rope tied to you.
Yeah. We'd have the 3 Human Express pulling Beachy if there was something wrong. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, refrigerator door. But in 1860 and 1861, Ely was a Pony Express route, as well as an overland stage route. Yeah, that's kind of sheer. Yeah, would be, wouldn't it? Because it looks like they've got a cut that goes down there as well. You're more than welcome, Cajun Cat King. Okay, we're streaming live right now on 7 platforms today. Yeah. Oh, let's take care of that. There we go. So, hats off and a special thanks to Texas Girl and Juniper for the use of the Starlink that we're doing this communications with. big thank you for that. You can hear Beachy hitting this in the spring. It's funny. But I'm glad the fan works.
We're down below the halfway mark on the cool mark now.
Nice. So the last thing to think about when it comes to the heating and cooling, or to the overheating, if you will, of Beachy is an obstruction of potential rust buildup in the bottom of the block, and a way to flush that out of there. It's the last thing, because we've already changed out everything. New thermostat, new water pump. So but Beachy doesn't have a problem pulling that trailer. Of course, you got to go back to 55 years ago and how fast it could do it then, right? So pulling the hills, yeah, you're gonna go down in speed. So if you're new to one of these streams, check out GreyWolfWalk.com, and you'll have all of the information you're looking for as to what this stream is about. It's in the description below. At least on those streams that allow us to put a description in remotely. I think CloutHub is the exception to the rule there. We are not on Rumble this morning. Takes a little bit of time to get Rumble up and running on a live stream.
There's 1 mile on the clicker since we started.
Thank you, Mr. T. Ooh, glass. There. Bottle shards. So I've been losing weight also as the days have been going on. So I think I'm personally up to about 250 miles walked, 245 or something like that. So rather than buying new clothes and new pants every time, had a supporter by sent a cool set of suspenders. So there we go. Gotta love the red, white, and blue. So, like I said earlier, we got about 5.6 miles to go into downtown Ely and walk in there.
Big truck coming on.
Big truck coming on. And
Left lane.
that's an ore truck. That's a mining ore truck right there. They got that side tip and a Happy Meal. Yeah, they tip to the side. Flip it around here. They keep very close tabs on those trucks too. Yep. Be nice. We definitely need another sign. Banner. People are looking, what the hell's going on? Target practice. 9mm.
That cool ash might be helping too. We're about 2 needles off the low cool mark now.
Cool. No, too busy with life. Now you see, oh, that's foliage on that. I thought it was, the ore was green, or the tailing, I mean. It's green, but it's green with grass or something growing up it. You see, when there's no grass and it's green like that, that's a lot of copper in there. If you go to Yarrington, where the Kennecott mine was in Yarrington, and a lot of the old tailings have that green tint to them. Similar to what you see here in these posts. Yeah. This is, of course, this is the chemical treatment they use for the treatment for bugs and having, what do they call that? No, creosote would be black. It's like that though. It's a treatment that, anyway, it's a chemical process. Yeah, that's all we call them, treated posting. Try and get some more life out of the wood. Oh yeah,
Pieces.
a watch in pieces. An old road there. Trash can lid. And we may have individuals wondering what happened with Miss Cindy. Miss Cindy was out here walking with us. Miss Cindy's decided to go on to Carson City and start walking. Of course, when you're out here walking, you're walking, and we're walking to raise awareness to tyranny and for freedom. Miss Cindy has her things that, you know, her objectives as well, still along the lines of freedom. So she'll be bouncing in and out of the walk from time to time, and also promoting her beliefs and methodologies. And we wish her the best of luck and what she's looking to do as well. So, but she's welcome to pop in and out as she moves her way across the country as well. But I do believe I think she's in Carson City now. She had said that she was going to roll that way. So, okay. So she's in the desert at the moment. So that's cool. However, deserts are hot. I see some nice looking ore down here. Lots of quartz and stuff too. Down the side. Sure, it's already been analyzed and looked at. Nope. No significant stuff in that. Milepost 63 in White Pine County. Some of the tailing piles of the mine. Mountains of tailings. You know, back in the day, in the early 1900s, you can imagine the train here, right? Well, they were steam-powered locomotives. And still standing here right about there. Let's see if I can find where. There we are. There's actually an old water tank trestle that they would have had the water tank on, to be able to fill the water tanks of the steam locomotive. Right there. Oop. The stand for the water tower. Is right there in front of that is the tracks. The old telegraph, because the old transcontinental telegraph was through here too. And you can see the poles. Of course, these are newer poles than what were back then, but they actually have the poles with all the different lines on them too. Yeah. They had some mines up in here, smaller ones. Tailings are out. Sure, they still got the shafts through there, all over in this hill. These buildings would be part of the mining companies from the days, not from the, obviously from the early 1900s. They were probably, 1950s, 1960s maybe. For the mining process that's been going on here since 1906. Oh yeah, so we got an old International IHOP over here, and some. I see an old military version truck too. Back there. So we would have had some wooden buildings. So this has evolved over the years. Yep. Yeah, this definitely has evolved. So you can see some of the old phone, you can see the new telephone poles, and then you also see old ones. And the old ones, you see the green glass insulators on them. See, even an old truck van that had wood slats and steel in it. at that old tractor. Steel wheels. Some of that stuff needs to be collected, cleaned up a little bit, and put in a museum.
Yep. Workhorse there.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you that track that I'm talking about. This is an old workhorse right here. That's an old timer. It's got all metal wheels, all steel wheels. Yep. We got some more stuff coming up too. In fact, I can see an old church up ahead, about a mile. You see it? On the left side, the white with the red roof, I believe it is. It might be brown, but it looks kind of reddish here. It's an old church. History is important. So many are trying to erase history and cancel the culture behind a lot of our history. History is history. We should learn from it if it's bad, or if it wasn't right, we should be learning from it. We shouldn't be canceling it out and try to forget it, because if you can't remember it, you're doomed to repeat it. Seek out the positives. Avoid the negatives. Employees of Robinson, Nevada Mining Company adopt a highway litter control. I think they need to get busy, because I see a lot of litter. Yeah, there's actually a railroad museum over on the east end of town on the 93. Good morning, Cloud Talker. Good morning, Brenda Jackson.
2 miles on the clicker.
Thank you. So we have about 3.8 miles to town. No. Yeah. Yeah, about 3.8 more miles to go to town. Now, Ely has a population, last census, of northeast Nevada that would make it the largest population center. Look at these wild daisies. Huh? Black-eyed Susan? Yeah, I always called them wild daisies, but yeah, these are cool. They're all over here. Miss Patty's picking a few. Make a nice bouquet. What kind of floral or fragrance do they have? Kind of not too strong, almost kind of a sagey kind of, almost like a sage. Yeah. Yeah. It is nice to not to have my britches falling down. Having to constantly having to pull my britches up walking down the road. Because every once in a while I'd step and I'd feel the pant leg get caught up underneath my heel of my shoe. saying just beyond the church are a whole bunch of old miners' cabins that are fallen, ruins. So you can imagine that they slept and went to church here, probably had a little, you know, a little general store and a little community right here on the left. And they worked that cut right over there across the street. As well as back up here in the hill behind us. You can see some old collapsed cabins up there. Up there. Good. So you can see that church, that old church there. And then I'm going to unplug my camera so I up there in the tree line. You see a graveyard? Where at? Oh, no, those are rocks up there on from the tailings, rolling down, white rocks. Make it look like an old graveyard up there though, yeah. And then the old church. An old house that's abandoned behind it. And then you look to the right here, look at all these cabins. These collapsing that are area all the way down is all old cabins everywhere. All through here. You certainly don't see much of this at 60 miles an hour. thank you so much. We were looking at the map last night to see just about where we would wind up in Nebraska, around Lincoln and Omaha. I'm not 100% sure where the old cemeteries are, beer guy. It's hard to say. We'd have to actually look it up somehow. You know, probably even right in here, and we don't even know about it. We can see, look at the ruins right over here. Look at all those cabins. Look at that, if you don't mind. Look at all those old cabins right there. Just the foundations on a lot of them. Chimneys. And they're all over through here. Really dense all through here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if a cemetery right over, like over in there in that area under the tree or over there. It wouldn't surprise me. Because there is a fence up around there. An old fence. Just imagine how these people lived. Life, Mr. T says. They felt life every day. Cool. So, all right. So we've got a link to an image from 1906 of this area. That had to be cool. So Mama Wolf found images from 1906 of this. So, you got your phone and some walk chat.
Couple motorhomes coming up behind us.
Thank you, Mr. T. He's got the same gen set we got in the back of that thing. Wow. That's a lot. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So Thank you, Mama. She put a link up for the history of the Ely Cemetery as well. And the tales about it. Parts of an old broom. Imagine what you see if you were on a metal detector through this sagebrush area. Yeah, but that silver spoon or that silver, you know?
Carson City silver dollar.
Or a silver dollar, as he said.
From Carson City, man.
Yeah. Just some of the old relics. For just holding something in your hand that someone held back then. And no one's held since. Yeah. Or an old railroad spike from 1906. Talking Mr. T. Nope, turning off. Lincoln Highway.
Miles on the clicker. 2.6 left to the park.
Thank you, Mr. T. 3 down, 2.6 to go. How's Peachy doing back there? Somebody checking out. Oh. Get a card ready. You guys okay? Everything all right? Do you need help? What's this spot? What is that? Got his CB on? I'll go this way. How's it look back there?
Clear.
Clear? Clear. How you doing, brother? Oh yeah, we're doing great. I'm walking across the United States for freedom. So, yeah, name's Ron Coleman. I go by GreyWolf.
Hey, Eddie.
Eddie, nice to meet you. And yeah, so gonna walk into the park, Lincoln Memorial, or not Lincoln Memorial, Veterans Memorial over here. Hope to have a little rally in the park tomorrow. talk about what it is we're doing. You're welcome to check out the website. But basically, people make change for what it is we need to make change on. So, thanks for stopping, Eddie. You bet. Take care. Miss Patty knows her limitation is at 3. Yeah, that's good. I see some smoke. Is that a train?
And that's a choo-choo.
Is that a choo-choo? You know what? I think that's a historic train, guys. I think that's the historic train coming up the tracks right now. We're gonna wait here a second. See if that's the historic train coming up. Yep. Let's see if this is it.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Here it comes. It's a locomotive. Listen to that. It's an old steam-powered locomotive coming up the track right now. I want to hit, let's make sure he gets that steam-powered horn going. Tell me where else you're going to see this today.
Rolling coal.
That is so cool. Toot toot. I hope his horn works. Very. Right on. You're not going to see that anywhere else today. Very, very cool. Very cool. I have goosebumps, guys. That was so cool. Smell that freaking coal. That's coal burning in that bad boy. Yep, that's coal. It smells almost like gunpowder.
Yeah, it smells like 4th of July.
Yep. That's a freedom smell, guys. Oh man, yeah. Woo-hoo! Got that smell of coal burning. Oh, that was cool. Very cool. Yeah, very cool.
Don't see that every day.
No. You do not see something like that every day. And I'm sure he's going to be coming back the other way. Man. There's his horn. Is he coming back? Nope, he's still going forward. Very cool. Hot damn. God, that gives me goosebumps. That was cool. Oh, that's cool. So we'll have to make sure we get that in the blog. We got to get that and short clips of that going up the track. Yeah. So very, very cool. You can better believe this afternoon I'll be doing a short on that one. My laptop's up, so I'll be dropping a short on that one. Very, very cool. I never in a million years thought that would happen.
That train of smoke he's laying out now going up the hill.
He's what? Man. He's still blowing that horn too. Wow. You let me know if he starts coming back the other way there, Mr. T.
Oh, you know it.
He's waking up the neighborhood.
Blowing off some steam.
Blowing off some steam there. Yeah. The sun went behind a cloud and it actually feels good. Old engine number 81. That one took flight. You can see there's a cave behind that blockage there. I believe that gray stone, I think that's what they call slate stone. I'm not 100% sure. shale. Maybe.
Black rock.
Right, just bolt forward and including the horn blow. That'd be cool. Ammo bunker. I mean, a dynamite bunker. This would be an old dynamite storage facility right here. That's where they would have kept it cool, kept the dynamite for the mine. You can tell it's old from the different layers of the different types of timing that they had to use on the concrete pour. Very cool. If he'd go up and then just back it down, or if there's a roundhouse up there someplace that he can use. Not sure.
Maybe he goes into the museum.
Maybe. But when he goes up, does he come back head first or does he back it down? Don't know. Made my day. Look at here, we got an active creek. It's not dried up. So you know that's being fed from artesian. No, that looked like a spring bolt or something off of a shackle. It was a big half-inch bolt. Now see, this is natural ore coming from above. Large quartz, chunks of quartz right there. Oof.
Up in camp are coming.
whiskey? All right. Mm-hmm. You mean this downward tilt? Damn, BG, sounding good. That would be awesome, Ray. Well, that's very cool. I remember that day in Des Moines, Iowa. That was a very cool day. We had 60 vehicles that we came into that rally with. That was very neat, very, very cool. Oh, the same individual, huh? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Old Freddy boy. Old Freddy boy. Hey, how you doing, Fred? Maybe you want to consider finding some other place to spew your garbage, Freddy boy.
I love it.
We don't need to be taking your garbage here. We feel so strongly about it. Go find some. We got your number. beautiful land around. Let's get all the people we can out here. To change this government, we need people. We need people. And when you think you have enough people, we need more people. Rise up. Rise up. Governments throughout this world, throughout history, have all failed when the people have had enough. And rise. When the people have had enough and rise up, the governments will fail. The government's tyrannies will fail. It's a government of the people and for the people. And it will take we, the people, to fix it. And we don't need people like Freddie Boy in our movement. You bet. Femur bone. Things aren't that bad. Oh, and Weathercat, I know that you're a woman and not a guy, okay? Unlike some other folks that we've been hearing from. Wouldn't it? He's just all of a sudden, big black smoke everywhere, rolling out of the tunnel. Ah. Yeah. It'd be neat to have a coach on the being pulled, you know, an authentic of the age coach passenger car pulled up and down. So the original tunnel's over there on the left, and they still use it. A very loud horn on that truck. See the coal smoke coming, billowing up the front of the. When it goes back down, it hits the wall. You got all that soot.
Being in there when that thing comes.
Right? Let's see if I can zoom in on it. There's the original and still used tunnel for the train. Well, it is a canyonette. I'm not sure the name of it, but it is between the mining area to my, basically my 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock direction. And we're heading east into Ely. We're about 1.5 miles, 2 miles out of Ely. Not even 2 miles, really. About 1 mile and 6/10. And you can see the short poles there are the original telegraph poles, by the way, for the Transcontinental Telegraph Company. So you can see where they've reinforced it, and you can see back in underneath there, you can see all the coal buildup, all the smoke. That's so cool. D&M's tunnel. Gleason Canyon. Oh, I love this. Look at how clear that water is down there. Let me show you. That is some clear water. That's a good point. We're going to have some water right here. Went down the wrong pipe. I hate that. Now Whiskey will be coughing and catching his breath for about 5 minutes.
Look at that water. Makes you want to pour it down.
Yeah, that's some clear water there. Cool. There we go. See some of this. This is natural ore right here. Look at this. Holy moly. See here? This is all in the natural rock right here. Look at this big vein of quartz. See, I'd love to be able to take some of that ore, chip it out of there, and that's it. Look at that. This is some beautiful stuff right here. Look at that. My beautiful colors to it. Sorry, I'm in prospector mode. That's the kind of stuff they're looking for too. Pretty soon they'll be digging up the highway. Or truck. I see town. Oh, it's Freddy back. See, it's idiots like Freddy Boy that that we're fighting in this country, folks. It's idiots like him. It's all right. We've got their number. They will keep with gusto, but the reality of it is they're making asses out of themselves. Those are the make-believe Patriots. Yeah. You would think that someone who's 68 years of age would get it. Quit acting like a 13-year-old little schoolgirl. Well, old Glory up there needs to be replaced. She's seen better days. You know, I'm glad that my daughter took my gold pans and stuff out of Beachy.
Sidetrack.
It would be so easy to grab some more and go back to that creek. All this sedimentary ancient riverbank items here. You know, it's riverbank. Get this clay layer right along in here. You know, this stuff right here, all up in here. Just take some of that right from here, right in there. Yep, right in here. And take a few pans of that, 5-gallon bucket of that back and pan it. Look for color. Yep. Oh yeah. Downtown Ely. West End RV Park. Once we start the sidewalk, Tom, you guys can bounce up to a safe spot.
You got 7/10 of a mile up to the park. I'm gonna go up there and cut up that melon.
Sounds great. Richfield Station here.
Yeah, I saw that last night.
The old MasterCard sign. Cloud Talker says he's about to come out here with his wife's pipe hands to do a little bit of mine prospecting. Nevada, a hotel in Nevada, pizza delivery, and more. Looks like that vinyl has seen better days.
Right. That's in it.
Is it?
In the Hotel Nevada, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the house, Gypsy. See here, Mill Street. And smoothies. Pumpkin chunkin'. They do pumpkin chunkin'. See, I love it when I see this stuff from the kids. Look at this. White Pine County Fair. Yep. And the kids. Maytag dealer. Oh, check that out. Is that an off-road camping rig or what? It's a pop-up off-road system. The world met and became one. Ely Art Bank, Robinson District Copper Mine, Morning. The Hotel Nevada since 1929. Jailhouse okay, Jailhouse Motel. Morning. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Look at this. Senator Harry Reid. Lyndon B. Johnson. Mickey Rooney. These are all people that have been here, I guess. Charlie Pride. They have stars in front of the hotel out of granite. First National Bank of Ely, established in 1907, 1 year after the strike of copper. The White Pine Chamber of Commerce. Are they open? There's a sandwich board out front. They're open. Huh. At least it looks like they're open. How you doing today? Not bad. That says mail, not open. Good morning.
Hi.
Yeah, it says open on the door. That's interesting. An old-fashioned fountain. Bet you could get some... Oh, guess what I hear?
Train coming back.
The train's coming back. The track is over. Track's like 2 blocks over. I think it's up there. Yeah, it's up there. 3 blocks up. There's the cemetery up there, I think. Club Rio.
Gotta love these old songs.
Gotta love them. Club Rio cigars. Alton. Yep, Ely Hotel and Bar. Of course, it's all closed up. Oh, hey, look at that. You won't find that anywhere else. Doesn't exist anymore. Basque dining. You ever had a Basque dining experience?
Don't even know what it is.
Pretty much it's like one big family. You just, food's on the table, come get it. Okay? See here? So you would have different tables would have this or that, leek and potato soup, Haricot's vert salad with figs and walnut vinaigrette, roasted lamb loin with garlic and thyme. I'm making my mouth water right now. Orange blossom brick nuts. Oh man. Some Basque dining. Yep.
Good morning, man.
I get some
Some pictures. Yeah, see. Elderly Ely resident robs bank. 2,000 men laid off. 1934. Yeah. Veterans Memorial Park right here. This was our target for the day. Okay. The White Pine Middle School. Okay, that is circa 1913. There's the train. Let's see if we can see it right up here. He's coming. He'll be coming in a minute. He's right there. I can see the smoke. Yep. See if he's going forwards or backwards. He's moving. See the smoke? Look at this old Edsel. An old Ford. He got turned around. Yep, he got turned around. Very cool. This is from the White Pine Memorial Foundation. November 11th, 2020. Dedicated on Veterans Day, November 11th, 2020. More than 120 White Pine veterans who gave their lives for freedom. And this park was dedicated to them. pick up some.
Whoa, I gave you a treat and you don't want it?
No, because she's more interested in this trash that's on the ground.
Come on, let's go for a walk with the buddy.
Watermelon. Look at the smile on his Whiskey's face. Watermelon. Very cool.
Go.
No, I'm good at the moment.
Yeah, you must be going to the museum.
Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. On second thought, I think I will take one. Thank you, sir. Some of these great old historical buildings. I would imagine that used to be the county seat. Right there.
Statue, cool, huh?
Yeah. The Indian. You would have had a Shoshone presence in here.
Come on. This side.
There we go.
Abby? No. Doing good.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So, we have some watermelon. We're gonna have a lot of watermelon. Yep. Except that Wolfie fell over with my hat. Here we are. Yep. Oh, this is a beautiful little park, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Damn. Well, this is an elm tree right here. This is a huge elm tree. Yeah.
I wonder what the buckets are for. There's a bird feeder up there.
Oh, they just put bird feed in there so the little ones can get in there. The big ones can't. That's elm. Those are all elm trees there. Very old elm trees.
Frisbee golf
Blue
course.
spruce.
Yeah, Frisbee golf course in here.
Uh-huh.
So today you want the melon, not the rind. A dummy. Yeah.
Happy camp on the Klamath River. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to cancel all of that out too.
Was that the same train that came back into town? Yeah.
Yeah, and he turned around.
Oh, they got a roundabout out there somewhere then.
Yeah, somewhere up there he hit a roundabout. A roundhouse. Or there's a looper line.
Back in.
Yeah. Yep, the watermelon's good. It had to be at. Seeing a little bit of dark cloud over there, but it's blowing fast.
Yeah, we got 2-gallon bags with melon in it and another pan with melon in it, just cut off the rind from the end pieces.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Look at that. Right up there. I don't think so, young lady. Little bits. No, those are not yours. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Patty said she wanted some pictures of the old buildings.
Mm-hmm. And there's some old buildings down here. So you've got the old courthouse.
I was gonna say that looks like the old courthouse. No. No, we don't get on the table. You got your foot in my pocket. Now stay Stay off the table. I know, that's where all the good stuff is, but you gotta stay off the table. Yeah. You got a kiss for me this morning? Hey. Hey. Have it. Hey.
Take care there, two-finger typer.
No.
So, what did we see today, man? We saw a lot of good stuff today.
Oh yeah, them old cabins were just cool as hell in that Dynamite storage building.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That old Dynamite storage building was pretty good. So, it was good. We saw that. What? Yeah, yeah, we know about the Railroad Museum down there. We saw we had that train come out, that engine come out, give us a freedom horn. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
You could hear that horn a long ways off.
Yeah.
Stay down.
So. What? What? You think that this arm did that? You think that this arm did that? You can't get in my lap. I have a gimbal holder in my lap. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to try.
Yeah. But I know that there's some of that red, juicy, watery stuff that I like so much up there. Yes, I know. Yep. So.
Stay.
So, just an overall discussion about
Stay.
the movement that we're stay that we're having here. I see Patty crossing the street up there, phone in hand. Snap, 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 snap. So this movement is about awareness and ultimately making Americans aware, not only making them aware of what's going on, but having them participate in the restoration of our republic, our Constitution, and ensuring that they know or understand how it is that what they bring to the table. Let's put it that way. What do they bring to the table? They are all part of we the people. And so often that we see today, individuals that love their freedoms, but even trying to hand them a card, I'm not interested in. And that's the problem. There's a level of ignorance there. When an individual likes their freedoms, but they don't want to hear what it will take to keep those freedoms. They don't want to be bothered. Maybe it's true that Americans are not hurting enough. And maybe they're needing to hurt some more. when we start seeing the store shelves run dry, or become so pricey that we can't even afford to buy a meal for our own home. But by then, it could be too late. So we need to have people come out in mass and show the government that this is a country of the people, not a country of the government. So this walk is that. It's based on that. This walk is not based on how many miles I walk, how many steps I take. This walk is about how many people I can gather. And let's always remember that. And that's the truth of it. And it's hard to get wrapped up. It's hard, you know, you get wrapped up in your mind about, I've got to walk every step, I've got to walk every step. But then you realize you may have one or two trolls that'll come up and say, you're cheating. Well, what are you cheating? Yeah, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating anything. If anything, I'm becoming more efficient. Trading in areas where there is no way I can get people with areas where I can get people in a finite amount of time, in the finite amount of time that we have left. Things are progressing at an extremely rapid pace, and we need to get people out. Stay. Sit. Sit. Sit.
It was interesting. Patricia Nixon was born in Ely in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the pictures over there in the library, the former governors and people that ran the newspaper here, started the first newspaper, and important people from Ely.
Yep. So it's something that needs to be in the forethought of everyone's mind, is to get people, get people, get people. So I think this afternoon we're going to head over to the fair. Do you know if that laundromat is 24 hours?
8 o'clock.
8? So go to the laundromat, drop Whiskey and Patty off at their place, and we go over to do laundry and then head to the fair. And
Google to see if the train music is
on Sunday.
I think I caught a video of that train up here.
Yeah, we caught some. He did get turned around somewhere up the line. Wonder just how far he went out. At the mine. So he's got like a round table or something there at the mine. Or he's got and then flips a gate and then backs around and then flips another gate and comes back. Yeah. A U-turn. So he did a U-turn. So we're gonna attempt to hold a rally here tomorrow. I don't know how successful that's going to be. I think it depends on how many people we can hand cards out to tonight or this afternoon at the fair. And Sure would be nice to know if... I don't know. I hear that train again.
I was gonna say, I can hear his whistle.
Is he doing a second run, I wonder?
They do 90-minute train rides
90-minute train
out
run.
of the museum.
From the museum?
Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
and it's open every day.
Cool.
Very cool.
You can be the engineer.
Really?
Yeah. Honored Ghost Ride, Polar Express.
Wow. Very cool.
Stay.
Look at that.
Yeah, pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about 11 o'clock. Hey, where you going, little girl? Abby, come here. Stay here.
One of those temperature things read 64, the other one it read 73 or something.
One of the two. Somewhere in between.
No. Don't eat that. Come here. Hey. Come here.
Okay. So I think that's what we'll wind up doing. We'll go
You got a change machine in the model, man? Yeah. It works.
and it works.
Full-time attendant.
Oh, cool.
That's very cool. We can get laundry done. Look to try and hold a rally here tomorrow. Or get together, whatever you want to call it. Just to see, you know, if people come, talk to them, let them know what it is that it's about. I doubt we'll be able to. A meet and greet, I like that. It's a meet and greet. It'll be a meet and greet, talk about what the walk is about. I like that. I like it, meet and greet instead of rally. I like that. Because rallies will be when it's more than just me. You got the doctors, the sheriffs, or whoever you got coming to talk. And home of the Cougars. The White Pine Cougars. White Pine Middle School. No. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Abigail. You enjoying the park? Yeah? Are you enjoying the park? Are you? Don't you get up on the table? No getting on the table. Nope. No watermelon for you. Nope. No. 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 But Dad. Get your toe. Don't you snap at me. I'm gonna take that toe if I want that toe. I'll take that toe if I want that toe. I'll take that cheek. I'll take that cheek. Yes, I will. Take that cheek. How about that? How about the other cheek? You get that cheek? How about both cheeks? You take both cheeks. What's she doing?
How much is it to wash and dry? Buck and a half?
No. 250 to wash.
11 quarters to
Oh, $2.75 to wash, and $1 for the first 20 minutes to dry. But it dry your clothes pretty good. Towels I put in extra. They dry. all front loaders.
Yes.
So if you guys use some pods, to use pods, make sure you put it in the
Washing
not
machine
in-
and out the container, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Tom's tossing me in with the wash. So we are, I think, ready to roll. Yeah.
yep.
How many miles did you get?
5.6.
So we did 5.6 miles. I mean, not a marathon. This, you know, we plan on coming in here.
Straight through though. No brakes.
True, no break. Well, you know, we stood there and looked at the
We
train.
looked at a couple different things, but yeah.
That was breaks enough. So, got to see that old train. I never in a million years would have thought about that. Seeing an old steam-powered locomotive.
You noticed the smoke the same time I did. I was just gonna say, hey, look at all that smoke coming at you.
And I'm like, that smoke is moving. You know, you see black smoke normally, you think there's a car on fire or something like that. But this was moving. So it's like, oh my goodness, it's coming at us. That's got to be a train.
It was funny how you just talked about the old water tower stand.
I had
Still there.
just, yeah, I mean, the timing was perfect. The old water stand that they used to fill in the old steam-powered locomotives, and then all of a sudden, here come a
Here it
steam-powered locomotive. The timing could not have been more perfect. Here comes the sheriff deputy.
Oh, he's been by 3 or 4 times.
He's on patrol. So we're gonna hop in Beachy and head over and take care of a few things. So, Texas, are you online? So I think we can go. We're going to go ahead and sign off for the day. Maybe we'll come back on. Maybe we'll come back on later on at the fair. We'll read it and see what it looks like, and if it looks, and we'll see what it looks like, and if it's.
She usually eats the rinds. No, off the table.
If it looks like it's something that we can do,
Come on.
then we'll film that. But in the meantime, I'd like to say adios, and we will see you the next time. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell so that you get notifications. And with that, I'm just going to say, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Texas, I'll let you take it out.